Hey, we're back. We made it to week 4.
Is it week 4 already?
I think so. And if we've lost count, somebody's going to correct us. So
Well, I'm the only one who gets to correct you.
I know, but because you always like to be right.
It's not about liking to be right. You're either right or you're wrong. I just happen to be right.
Sometimes I let you have that benefit of me saying that too, but not very often.
Mhm.
Our German Shepherd Kodiak loves toys. And when she gets attached to a toy, she is attached for life. And we found out she is this way with a specific brand of Frisbee, actually a specific style of Nerf Frisbee, which they no longer make, unfortunately. We stocked up when we saw they were discontinuing them, and we got a couple of the other styles that sometimes she will play with. But she also loves to play with toys inside. And as you can see in the video, her current favorite is Bob the Minion. And Hun, how is it playing with Bob the Minion, the original, lately?
Well, Bob's getting a little worn, a little rough around the edges, a little slobber soaked.
She does tend to drool on it. You try to grab a part of it, and it's like gross, absolutely gross. Won't do it.
She doesn't mind.
Oh, she doesn't mind at all. And she's very good about bringing Bob to you when you tell her to go get Bob.
Yeah.
And then she drops Bob in your lap. She literally will drop it in your lap and nudge it up with her mouth and nose to make sure you know that Bob is there and ready to be thrown for her.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll never have a guest who's wearing blue shorts, suspenders, and a yellow shirt named Bob.
Go get
It'd be awkward. It'd be awkward.
Kodiak, what's in here? Here, do you want your Bob? Do you want your Bob? What do we get from Chewy? Come here. Come here. Come here. What do you see? Oh no! Oh, it's mini Bobs! Oh no, there's another one! Wait! Kodiak! Look! Oh my gosh, which one do you want? Which one do you want? Yes, I stocked up because I really thought they were full-size Bobs, but I think she'll like these Bobs too.
I like the mini Bobs.
Oh, cute. That's it.
That was it.
No
Just
more
4.
Bobs. No more Bobs. Are you happy, girl? Are you happy? All the Bobs. Which Bob? Which Bob? That one. To say our dogs are spoiled, I think it's an understatement. What do you think?
No, I don't think we're spoiled at all.
No, they're not spoiled.
No.
Let's see. Our other two, Grizzly and Bear. Bear is the oldest, and he is very spoiled. He gets right up in your face when you're eating, doesn't he?
He's not spoiled. He just knows what he wants. He wants your food.
And he gets it. You always treat him.
What? No. He gets what he wants.
He knows. In the evening, we typically eat dinner in our chairs in the living room. And I know when York is done eating because the dog immediately pivot and come over and look at me. Like I'm going to give them anything. Sometimes they might get to lick the plate, but they know that Daddy always has a treat for them.
Well, you are the second weakest link.
True, very true. And talk about spoiled. Grizzly. Now, here's a dog who is capable of doing stairs. Yes?
Yes, yeah. Even though he's approaching 10 years old now, both of the Papillons are about 10. He just refuses. He gets the Queen of Sheba treatment, gets carried around.
He does. He can do the stairs, quite capable of doing that. But he will come get one of us if he wants to change levels. If you are downstairs and I'm upstairs and he wants to go down and see you, he will come and let me know and lead me to the staircase so I can pick him up and deliver him to your lap.
Alternatively, he'll sit there either at the lower level or at the upper level, depending which way he wants to go, and just start whining.
Yes. Where is everybody? Where are my servants? Come get me, move me, transport me.
You get what you enable, and you've enabled a couple of spoiled dogs.
I think we both have.
But
We both have. But we love dogs. We've had dogs our entire married life. We fell in love with the Papillon breed early on, and these are our fourth and fifth,
yes.
and this is our first German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
And she's now about 3.5. And we found a wonderful local breeder, Samhurst Shepherds. She does a wonderful job because right from the get-go, she starts socializing the puppies with children, babies, toddlers, and her older children. And that's great because Kodiak has grown up with the grandchildren now, and she is so gentle with them. She's really cute and attentive when they're around. And she loves to play with the older children too.
Yeah, she does a great job. Absolutely gentle. The little ones can do whatever they want. Now, if you happen to be a mail carrier, UPS, FedEx, or any of the other delivery people, well, she doesn't come at you because she's inside, but there's a glass door and she'll definitely let you know that she has no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Even if she sees you daily or weekly. Why would they see the Amazon driver daily home?
I don't know. Wrong address.
How did Bob get delivered?
That wasn't Amazon.
It wasn't. Okay.
No, that was one of those other fancy delivery companies. I think it was FedEx, maybe UPS. Last week I happened to see, I think it was the guy who delivered this box, walk up, and of course Kodiak was trying to greet him through the door. He threw the box on the step, and then he turned around and kind of kept watching at the door like, are you safe in there? Are you coming out after me? And I thought it was kind of funny. I get it though. She can be intimidating because she's, what is she now? 65 pounds?
71.
Oh, 71. So she can be intimidating, but to us, she's a big baby. She is a guard dog as well, which is a wonderful thing to have. And she does protect the family and she protects the house.
Yeah. German Shepherd 71 is actually on the modest size, they can get up to 110, 120, maybe even a little bigger.
I think that's typically the males.
The males, absolutely. The females tend to be, somewhere in the high 60s to 70s, at least from this breeder. And it's exactly what we got. Plenty big.
I think she stays in great shape. The vet loves the shape that she's in because you play with her outside multiple times a day with her Frisbee. I mean, she absolutely loves her Frisbee. Doesn't matter the time of year. She just wants to be outside playing. Every time you head to the door, she thinks it's time to go outside and play.
Yep. File down her nails on the driveway.
Absolutely. How about that last Vikings game, hon?
Wow. Wow. I was pleasantly surprised. We thought they would eke out a victory, but it was a little more than eking.
It was fantastic. It was I especially underestimated the score. I did guess correctly that they would win, as did you. You were closer on the final score than I was, but you were still a little bit off, and I think we were both quite surprised.
Yeah, I think I had the combined points just about right. But it was a little bit more one-sided than I expected. And I suspect a number of the Cincinnati fans were eking along the journey there. But yeah, great victory. It really helps when you start getting some of your star players back. You can't underestimate the importance of a strong offensive line to really give you some protection. And having CD back was fantastic. Having Harry back was great. It's just a great game. And hopefully they'll keep it up this week.
Yes, we'll do a prediction closer to the game this weekend. I'll find out what players from our team will be back and will possibly be playing.
Yeah, we're learning, right? It's we made initial estimates early last week before we found out that some of these key players were going to be playing. And that makes a difference. We'll see how the roster looks here come end of day Friday after the final practice is done. Hopefully we have the majority of people back. We will get Jordan Addison back this week. So
Nice.
I think that's another big plus. Getting excited.
And who are they playing on Sunday?
Pittsburgh Steelers in Ireland.
Okay, so I'll have to do a little homework on that and make a more educated guess this time versus just, making it up.
Yeah, well, the team's, Aaron Rodgers plays for Pittsburgh now, and the team's somewhat familiar with him. So it's going to be interesting.
He's still playing?
He is still playing.
Somebody picked him up? Sorry.
He was in demand, and so far he's been doing all right. He's a highly intelligent, well-schooled quarterback who can read a defense, which will make somewhat of a challenge for us. He's probably has lost a step or two, but who doesn't once you get to 40?
Yeah, he does have a lot of experience. I'll give him that. I was a little surprised that he was interested in coming to the Vikings this year. Can't say I was disappointed that we didn't pick him up. I just don't think he would have been the right fit. I almost feel that would have been similar to the time we picked up Bart. And I don't know that I may be biased, but I just don't think that was a good fit.
It was a great fit for the first year. I know that doesn't strike you or strike well with you, but it was a really good fit. Had a great season up until the playoffs when the Saints really did us in with Bounty Gate. And I think Rodgers has one of those seasons left in him too. It's just I don't like these band-aids, right? We've had way too many quarterbacks over the years. We really need to start getting some longevity, some stability in that position, and to really start stacking up some, not just wins week after week, but some winning seasons after seasons with the same quarterback. And down the road, that's really what we're hoping to get out of JJ.
Another fun idea I thought of was you and I both like to cook. And over the years, I've saved a lot of recipes on Facebook, Instagram. You've saved a lot on Pinterest. And maybe one of these weeks, we just start cooking up a recipe that we've saved, even though we've never made it before, and just see how it goes and wing it. What do you think?
Maybe I'm into that. We'll see.
We do like to watch the cooking shows like Gordon Ramsay's. We just finished up the season where he had the first duos, the first, couples, best friends, brothers, relatives. And that was fun. There was a couple from Minnesota. They got really close to being in the finals, but it was stressful. I don't think I could be in a competition like that. No, I don't have enough patience for it. And I think that they'd have to bleep me too much when Gordon was talking to me and I'd talk right back. You think
you see that?
You could see that? Yeah.
Yeah. Not me. I'm pretty level-headed.
Cool under pressure.
Soft-spoken. Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool under pressure. I don't know if Gordon's ever been yelled at by a contestant before, but I would push back. So
that might be instant elimination.
Yeah, probably one of the reasons we won't be on.
Probably. We'll do our own cooking show in our own way without having to compete against anybody except ourselves. Last weekend, we went to another local event. This time, we headed over to Crosby to Cuyuna Brewery for Oktoberfest.
It was great.
Yeah, they had a really good Oktoberfest beer. Our daughter and I, we thought it had a little bit of a taste at the end of a seasoning of a specific spice, which we haven't yet asked anybody about, but we thought it was allspice. So we're going to tag them in this video and see if we were even close to what we thought we tasted at the end. It was very good, but it tasted very familiar to us in some way. We also enjoyed some good food from Iron Range Eatery. Brewery also brought in a duo to play some polka music and other favorite tunes later in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was great. It's not quite the German Oktoberfest, but we'll take whatever we can get.
Well, this wraps up this week. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will be making our Viking game predictions Saturday, since the game is Sunday morning. So watch for that video.